ZTV had the opportunity to interview Mr. Skip White, Community Outreach Coordinator at the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections.
Being the Community Outreach Coordinator, it's more so voter education, any type of community events, dealing with politicians, councilmen, mayors. I mean, it's a huge difference, but it's basically any type of event in the community, I'm pretty much there.
Awesome.
Any type of media coverage, for example, if we have media that come down for early voting, I'm usually the person they're talking to.
So that's like the best position.
Yeah, something like it.
So you're everywhere.
Everywhere.
That
yeah,
is awesome.
It is.
Do you feel that social media has played a role in this election?
Well, I think people get the information a lot faster from social media, especially on the local level. Like, for example, if you have some type of councilman or some type of secretary, whatever they're running for on a local level, it's easy access for that council person to advertise themselves. Because, like I said, it's a local election. Also, you usually get the information on social media before it hits the TV. So to say, I think social media plays an extreme role in the election process, absolutely. I feel like almost social media is more important than the TV. I know it's a presidential, and obviously, of course, Hillary and Donald are going to get way more coverage, but when you talk about on a local level, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And for those who are unsure of everyone that is on the ballot, what is a way they can find out?
Well, we actually have a website. If you go to our website, you put in your city, your address, it tells you exactly what's on your ballot. So basically, it's a sample ballot. So
okay.
You go to our website, which is 443vote.com. You put in your address and I think your precinct, and it pulls up your ballot. It gives you your exact ballot so you can look at your ballot before you actually go to the polls. And that's directly on our website. And like the ballot can actually be overwhelming. Like if you're going into a polling location and you don't have any idea,
yeah.
I mean, it definitely could be overwhelming. Because like I said, you may have, it's not just the presidential is what's getting all the glitz and glamour, but it may be 40 different issues on the ballot,
yeah.
you know, so it's definitely good to know what's on the ballot as well as what you're voting for.
Have you voted?
I did. I voted last week. I voted absentee. You were going to ask me what was absentee?
Yes.
About 2 months leading up to the election, we send out absentee requests. So that we'll send something to your home, and if you want to vote by mail, you just fill out the application and send it back. Absentee ballots went out October 12th. I received my ballot October 14th, which was a Thursday. I filled it out that Sunday the 16th, and I didn't mail it back in. I just dropped it off because I work down here. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, I did vote.
He then went to explain what absentee voting was.
Absentee means that you're just not at your location on election day. So voting early or voting by mail would be considered absentee. Mm-hmm. It's a lot easier. You don't have to worry about the long lines or going out in traffic. I mean, you can take as much time as you want. Like I said, I voted at my house. It was done, sent it back.
Okay.
It's a lot more convenient.
So there's no requirement to be able to vote absentee?
Anybody can vote absentee. Well, if you're registered to vote, anybody can vote absentee. Like I said, absentee just means that you're not present on election day voting.
Okay.
So once you ask for absentee, you can't just show up on election day. You're going to be on the list that's voted already.
I then asked him to explain why is it so important to vote.
Well, it's extremely important to vote. It's our civic duty. Each and every vote counts. It's just not about the president. Like the presidential is very attracting, but you have things from school levies to tax increases to who's going to be your judge. It's just so much to voting. Like to say you're not voting, like what is that? Imagine if you couldn't vote. To think that your vote doesn't count is nonsense. Not just in the presidential election. We have local elections yearly. Like I said, it's extremely important to vote. Cut.
See, one take.
One take. Good job, good job.
This is Shawnee's Hen King with ZTV.